What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again with a game that I just found today. I don't know very much about it, but it checks a few boxes for me. One is I'm big into Western stuff, Red Dead, but not just Red Dead. You guys have seen me play a couple other Western type games on the channel. The other thing it checks the box for is a simulator title, and obviously a lot of these simulators, it's kind of hard to call them simulator. Don't really know too much what to expect from this, though. Like I said, really haven't seen a whole lot, but this is the demo for Cowboy Life Simulator. So let's go ahead and, I guess, start a new game. Based off the screenshots and the loading screens, the quality seems decent enough. I mean, it's not going to be the highest quality game, but hey, looks like we're in game. It looks pretty good quality for a simulator game, at least as far as the graphics go. I do have the music, of course, turned off, so some of the ambience from that is going to be lacking, unfortunately. Hey, partner, it's been a long time. Glad you're back. And I accidentally clicked continue twice and we missed something. Well, this is it. It ain't much because your uncle tried to find luck at the bottom of the bottle. Well, that's not good. I promised your uncle that I'd help you with your first steps on the ranch, so it's kind of similar to Gas Station Simulator, it seems like, where we're going to be starting our own ranch, our own business kind of from the ground up here, and we're getting a little bit of help to do that. I can show you how to make the ranch work like clockwork, of course. If you want to learn by yourself, go ahead. Okay, so basic standard movement controls, all that. So we are out in the middle of the desert. There is not a whole lot going on out here. I'm guessing that might be the town over there. Not a very big town, but given the rough date of this, it's not too much of a surprise. I don't think there's a specific year this takes place in, but it's supposed to be 1800 and something. So I'm guessing probably like the 1870s or 80s, probably. So I guess, yeah, this guy here is our guard, but let's go over here. We gotta go to this chest. Keep an eye on your statistics. From left, you can see health, hunger, thirst, and stamina. So we're gonna have to manage all of that. So basic survival stuff. Picked up water. That'll help you with dehydration. Remember, the Western conditions are tough. You need to take care of your health and hunger as well. Let's go ahead and grab this. How do we consume this? Right click and drink. No, you can take my old nag as well. He's probably gone off to graze on your grass. Just whistle when you need him and he'll come. Yeah, the lacking music. This game just is so very quiet. There's not a lot of other noise going on here. You can call your horse by pressing the O button. And I guess 0 button presumably is what that is. Take care of your animals and increase their statistics to make them more efficient. Yeah, that wasn't O. Oh, it was the O button, not the 0 button. Press E to interact with your horse. Horse has its own statistics. You can use gallop while on horse by pressing E. It's kind of weird. You'd think the gallop would be shift since run is shift, but okay. Horse has saddle that you can use to store additional items. Okay, so pretty much like most other like Western style games. Yeah, it could be a little bit more natural, but that's fine. How do we... Oh, it said push E to gallop, but you push E to get off the horse. So we can demolish parts of the building here to get some resources back. And we can also use the hammer to upgrade and repair buildings. Seems a little bit picky as far as targeting. Oh. That was an unexpectedly large amount of debris there. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this stuff. There does seem to be a bit of a delay on some of the assets as you delete them. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, it's pretty minor, but could be better. Can we repair this? I feel like this would be something we'd want to fix up if we could. Okay, shoot, I forgot what it told me to do here. So what am I supposed to be building? Build a well. Oh, okay. I missed that. Well, of course, I think the logical place to build a well is the place we just destroyed the well. The question is, where is the well at? Got a house, small blacksmith. I gotta be honest, none of these look like wells. Oh, there it is. Okay. Can't use its functionality until you finish it. Equip your hammer and press the left mouse button while looking at the structure. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. Really seeming to lack sound effects, and I'm guessing maybe a lot of the sound effects are tied to the music, which would be really dumb, of course. You're good to go. There are way more resources that can be used. Look at all the trees around. You can use them to build more structures. There's an axe on your cart that you can use to cut down trees. Okay, so there's actually two axes. We've got our standard axe and our pickaxe. I can't use or even pick up the pickaxe yet, though. So we're gonna have to wait for that. I'm guessing they'll teach us about mining before all is said and done, however. And it looks like it wants us to chop down this specific tree, so we're gonna do just that. I don't know if I chop down the tree in a particular way. Okay, so we got a bunch of logs. We can just pick those all up at once. You can use your hammer to place any structure. Press F and open a building menu. Okay, so with the hammer out, we need to push F. I missed that last time. Okay, handy to know. And of course, it's gonna probably want us to build the lumber mill. Yep. Okay, I didn't look at the task. I just have looked and seen that the lumber mill was highlighted. Now, I guess before we build the lumber mill, because I don't know where I want to build that yet, let's go ahead and, if we can, demolish this. Get rid of this entire janky collapsed structure. I don't know what this building was, if it was a house or what. It's very saloon-looking wallpaper in there, but I feel like it probably wasn't a saloon. That seems kind of unlikely given the location. But who knows? There's like one wall that's like a good wall. It's probably just easier to get rid of it at this point. Just get rid of it. Okay, so we've got that all torn down. Where do we want to put the lumber mill? We've got our stables over here. It makes sense, I think, to build the lumber mill closest to the tree line. So let's go ahead and do that. So it actually gets built into two parts, which is kind of interesting. That structures aren't just necessarily one thing, but you know, potentially multiple things that you're going to need to build. You know what? I think we're going to also just demolish this to make accessing that a bit easier. It does look kind of jank without a fence post there, but we'll just do this. And now there's a fence post at each end. Okay, so we built the lumber mill. We've done that. We haven't, because there is a third part. I didn't see this third part. I missed that. In lumber mill, you can process your wood logs and convert them into it's supposed to be convert them into wood boards. Interact with the windmill to create wood boards. What? Is this thing the windmill? Is that like the name for it? Or is that like a translation issue and I don't know. See if I can get that. There we go. Okay. Create 30. Well, yeah, we need to create 30. You can mine, or we can mine resources. It's going to be me, though, not me. There are many types of resources, such as gold, silver, charcoal, coal, and more, which, of course, makes sense. Anytime you have mining, you're going to have a whole bunch of resources to mine. Return your cart to take a pickaxe. You will need to mine it. Remember that your items have a durability. You can either buy new items or repair them with resources. Okay, well, that's kind of neat. Of course, it can be a little bit obnoxious depending, on how often you have to actually go out and replace these. But, if it's not too frequently, I think that's a nice feature, or it can be. So we need iron ore, which we have picked up a bunch of iron. How do we make the ore, though? Or, I thought we got iron. Right? Did we not? Did we not pick any of that up? Is that what happened? I'm guessing that's the case. I mean, we were hitting all those. I just assumed it was pulling it into our inventory, but I didn't see any pop-ups, but I'm guessing maybe that's there was a big mistake there on my part and we needed to pick those up as they fell off, which makes sense because for the logs we had to do that. But just the way they flew randomly around and everything, I just assumed we didn't need to. Wow, and that stuff's already respawned. Yeah, we gotta pick it up. Okay, well. I don't know where that last one went. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like how these go flying off. If you have to like pick them up, and then you can't pick them all up too, and so that's kind of obnoxious. Having like all this debris, but you can only pick some of the debris up, and just could be better. Can we delete these buildings? No, I guess not. Okay, well, we've got that. Let's go ahead and... Is there still stone here? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any stone drop. Maybe we just can't get stone yet. I don't know how many we're gonna need. But I don't want to spend the whole video doing this, so let's go ahead and head back. Now, interestingly, unlike most other games, the fuel you put in isn't actually a set amount of time that it lasts. It's just contingent on how many times you actually click to activate it. So if you put like 42 logs in here and you just let the thing sit in there forever on fire, they'll last forever. But if you click it 42 times, you'll just like instantly lose those. Kind of mixed feelings on that one. I think I kind of prefer the way where it just like it burns, just because it feels more realistic. So I've done that. Now, how do I build a house? We got a small house, I guess. We'll start off with a small house, and we'll build it here. How big is this? Need 120 wood boards. We need 40 metal scraps, which we've only got 18. The small house doesn't require any. I don't know how to get additional metal scraps yet. And we need a medium house blueprint, which I also don't have. So we're just going to start with the small house for right now, and we'll build this. I was a little bit hesitant to walk on that because I didn't think it would have a collision yet, but I stand corrected. Okay, so we've got our house. It's not big yet, but I guess obviously in the full game you can get up there and upgrade it to a large house at some point. Foot of the bed feels like it's higher than the front. Since you move further, you'll be able to buy new blueprints and unlock additional buildings. Now you need to reach your garden. It will help you tremendously with sustaining in the Wild West. I'm not actually sure that this is even the front of the bed. I feel like this is the back of the bed. This would make much more sense to me. Okay. I can't move. I'm hoping that by resting, I'd be able to move. I can crouch though. Crouching got me out. Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no way to rotate the stuff here. So you gotta start a garden. Take a shovel. Oh, there it is. That shovel blended in really well with that post to me. You have a shovel now. Open your building panel and select garden category. Next, select any arable land that you want to place. You can plant vegetables in the field and trees in the orchard. Okay, so we've got small field and we've got big field. What does it take to do these fields here? Nothing's required. It's literally just a size thing. That's good. That makes sense, but you never know. It seemed like it's like right there. That's weird. It's not snapping in a lot of these places, but there's a few places it's snapping. I guess start right here. The snapping doesn't seem like super duper great on it. I'm gonna be honest. It seems like it's just better off if you can get to not snap. We probably won't build all these. I don't. Yeah, again, I don't know how much I want to get into like any particulars on this. I should have read that better, but I didn't. Um, we're taking apple seeds. I don't. I want to do that, but the cabbage I'll build here. How do we do this? We've got apples and we got cabbages. So there is a whole bunch of different um vegetables and stuff that we can do. You got pears, you got peaches, corn, tomatoes, a bunch of stuff. You got what is that? Cucumbers? Yeah, okay. Potatoes, sweet potatoes. So I don't have enough materials. We only had the one seed, and it looks like you'll legitimately need seeds to plant each of them. That was just one single seed or a small cluster of seeds, I thought. Hover over plant seed and increase the seed's wetness. Wetness can also be increased by building a water tower. Natural occurrences such as rain will also affect wetness. That is interesting. So yeah, you'll actually have rain and it will affect it. That is nice. So there's the water. The water effect's a little funky, but I don't know if you want it like there's a point when you can overwater stuff, and I don't know if this like water icon is like an indicator of that at all. We've got fertilizer. Okay, fertilizer will increase plant growth, of course. You can add fertilizer to plants that have enough water. You can build a composter that will allow you to create compost, which you can then add to plants. Okay, so this will further increase growing speed. If the plant is a perennial, then you can collect certain resources from it, such as vegetables, fruits, or seeds that you can use to plant plants. So it's telling us to move on by our next animal, but I want to do the fertilizer if we can. So it's sprinkling the fertilizer on there, and you can see it's building that. That fertilizer thing is dropping like super fast. So it says collect 4, but I'm guessing that's just like the total amount like once it's actually finished, and it's not finished yet. First time I see the owner of this barn. It looks messy. Since I'm your neighbor, I want to give you a gift. Take this dog for free. I'll help. Okay, so I guess the dog is our first animal. It'll be delivered soon to your farm. Remember that you need to care of it and build a shelter. Reach your farm to check if the animal is here. So it's teleported us back to our farm, and here's our dog. You need to understand how you can steer it. Oh, we can steer the dog, huh? I guess we can tame it. Great, now you can use commands to move with your What's the point of even needing to tame the animal if all you have to do is go up and press E and it just instantaneously loves you? Or maybe other animals are going to be like tougher or something. I don't know. Now you can use commands to move with your animal. Ask your animal to follow you. Value is 100. I assume it's supposed to be dollars. 100. It's 100S. It's a 12-year-old dog in the 1800s. I feel like that dog's gonna be worth maybe $1, if that. And like, let's be honest, dog's not gonna be worth a lot of money, especially at that age and that time. He's gonna be worth more on the dinner table than as a family pet. Like, it's gonna be a hunting dog. I hate to be like mean about it. I love dogs, but man, that pricing's just not accurate. So we can tell the dog to follow you. Okay, and then we gotta build him a doghouse. Ask him to stay in current position, move to another place. Attack or let free. Interesting. So I wonder, it says attack. Now I'm curious, will we see bandits or wildlife potentially attack us? Maybe a combination of both? When you dismiss an animal, it will be assigned to a certain structure. If you don't have a structure, then it'll be placed in the middle of a farm and it will be vulnerable to bandits and wild animals. Well, that answers that question immediately after I asked it. So fair enough. Okay. So I guess animal builds, right? Yep, doghouse. And of course, the doghouse is going to be right next to our house. So where else would we put it? I mean, I guess we could put it like further away, but we're not going to. I can't get it. There we go. I had to crouch down. You've built a doghouse. You can assign your dog from now, tame him, and assign to his structure. So we tamed him. I told him to follow me, but he didn't follow me. He just stood there. Anyways, I know they took your rifle when they pardoned you, but the Wild West is a dangerous place. Take this old revolver and go to a nearby shooting competition. I'll help you refresh your skills. You're the one who owns this barn. I can give you one round free. Or one free round, whatever. Okay. Happy to oblige. If I can get my gun. Alright. Had to bring it down onto the hot bar. Wasn't working otherwise. Oh, this one. That's embarrassing. Last shot. It's not like there was recoil or anything either that I was dealing with. No excuses there. That was just bad shooting. Not bad for the first time. It would have been better if I hit all of them with what I had. Your farm was attacked by wild animals. Okay, well, let's call our horse. So I'm curious if the train will actually ever leave. I mean, obviously, it seems to just be staying here now, but maybe not during the demo, but during the full game, it'd be kind of cool if the train actually came and went. Maybe you get like the visitors through town and stuff that like maybe it could give you quests and stuff like that. Wild hog. It's a new horse racing event. Participate and win big prizes. Okay, I mean that's cool. We got to eat though. And we drank from the canteen, but the canteen is gone and we're getting thirsty and stuff here too. Oh, so you are a cowboy. Thank you for playing and expand your farm, become the most wealthy farmer in the West. So I guess that's it for the demo. And the other thing is too, is I notice we can't actually craft the canteen here at the blacksmith. Now, what else can we do while we're in here? Can we do any of this other stuff? It looks like we could build at least some of this stuff here and check it out. At least until we die. I don't know if there's any structures here that would allow us to build or to get water. Let's go ahead. We'll build the compost. And we'll just build this out next to the shed here, I guess. So interacting with the composter is pulling up the building menu, and I don't know what we do here with this. I don't know if build stuff into it. That is unclear for me at this time. So we can make golden bars and stuff in here. We can do... Okay, so apparently you do the metal scraps through the furnace, but you don't actually do meat through the stove or whatever. I said furnace, but I meant the stove. Is there a cooking stove? Is that like a separate thing? Spinning wheel, weapon showcase. That's kind of interesting. Gramophone. I wonder if that lets you upload like songs or something. So this allows us to cook and warm up. We'll just probably do that like right out in the front yard here. Oh, we don't have the resources. We need... It says campfire 1. Well, I don't know how to get the campfire. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, sure, whatever. Yeah, there's a number of issues and stuff that I think need to be rectified, though. Obviously, like the dog, we had him assigned here, and then, we came back, and now he's just sitting here floating in the middle of the field. I told him to follow me, and he wasn't following me. So right now I'm pushing 1. I guess maybe if I try on the numpad. Okay, so, I mean, he will follow, but it's not really apparent that he's necessarily going to follow you. Also, this past tense of being was attacked, when I'm pretty sure this means I am actively being attacked right now, is less than ideal. A small wolf. That is probably a coyote then. I guess it could be a wolf, I don't know. I feel like it would make more sense for it to be a coyote, but I guess that's kind of big for a coyote. Alright. Well, I think that's gonna be it, guys. I mean, there's other structures and stuff we can build. I guess we could maybe just throw some stuff down and just see what it looks like here. I don't really have too much more inclination to play this at this point. I like the idea of the game, and maybe that's something I'll keep an eye on when they come out, and if they improve it, it's something I would be perhaps interested in coming back to at that point. As the game stands right now, it's not really something that I would want to pay for. And this is a demo, and there's a lot of games I've seen that have stuff like this where these demos come out and they're just honestly not that good, and they pretty vastly improve. Not say I could build that, but additional costs. Yeah, I can't build this. I don't know why. It says I have the stuff I need to build it. Everything's green. I actually like the other wooden fences over here more. This is like kind of more natural looking ones. They actually look nicer than this wooden fence. Wonder if maybe those are something you can get at a different point down the line. I'm guessing probably not, but who knows. We can't do that one. We don't have the metal scraps. I guess we can make metal scraps, but that's something I want to do. I don't want to make any more resources if I can avoid it. So we actually left the meat inside the house. Let's see if we can go grab that out of the stove. Which again, it's weird that the stove doesn't cook food. Don't have enough resources. What do I need? Raw meat to receive. So you use 1 raw meat to get 2 cooked meat. Also, it's kind of weird that like it's a dryer, but you need, I guess, like fuel for the lamp there, and the lamp is helping dry it faster, but it's kind of weird. Maybe it's just this doesn't work as fuel. It says I don't have enough resources, but it's saying I'm missing the raw meat, which clearly I have raw meat here. And again, maybe it's just for the sake of the demo and to limit people's playtime into the demo. They're just now allowing you to like make food or water because that's kind of what it seems like. It seems like they're intentionally trying to prevent players from surviving. We've got a chicken coop. Let's go ahead and check this out. Basic, but neat enough. We've got the bed. We've got wooden chest. We've got the stove we built. Let's see what the crafting bench does. So clicking on the crafting bench just takes us to the build menu. So I'm not really sure what the purpose is over the hammer or anything else. Maybe some of this is stuff that'll change as it progresses and they keep developing the game further. Okay, that's actually kind of neat. That actually, it's not quite perfect, but it actually more or less what key you're looking at it'll play. I dig that actually. That's pretty neat. We've got safe. Let's go ahead and build this. And yeah, you can of course go to your inventory and you could put your stuff in the safe here. So I guess maybe if it's fully dried out, then you get decay over time and the decay builds up. Again, the fertilization, it drains so fast, and so does the water. It really doesn't feel very good. It feels like it should be longer. I don't know if they have day-night cycles in here. That I didn't really notice if we ever got dark in here. I think it did get dark at one point when we were inside the house. I'm trying to remember for sure, though, because I wasn't really paying too much attention to the environment. I was kind of more focused on the menu and like the build options and stuff like that, and I just kind of spacing on the rest. Grow faster. You can do it. I believe in you, Cabbage. You're so close. I want to see what happens when you're completed. We must show YouTube what a fully grown cabbage in Cowboy Life Simulator looks like. Its growth is 0.993 out of 0.992. That, to me, suggests it is fully ready to be done. Yeah, so I don't know what this option is. I guess that's something to do with the composter. Oh, like you put weeds and stuff in there, or there's like forage stuff. Interesting. Okay, well. So does this stay here? Is this going to regrow? Or is it just slowly decay now? See, that decay is going so fast now that the growth is completed. I guess the decay happens after the growth is completed. That's so weird. So you're like on this timer. I don't like this. I like the plants. I don't like it at all. I like the idea of being able to like plant and farm in this, but I think it's implemented extremely poorly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a way for us to get water. We do have the well now. We did build that well, and I forgot all about it. I don't see the canteen that we got from the guy. Okay, so we can now actually just live, I guess. So we could, in theory, come back over here. And we can go into the garden, right? I don't like also that you can't, it seems like you can't just click use from the inventory. I'm just gonna water these. I'm not even gonna fertilize them. Not that concerned about it. It would be nice if you could just equip stuff right out of the inventory to use it, because obviously with the hotbar only being 6 items, you're not necessarily going to be using all 6 super consistently necessarily, but I do find at least right now, especially early on, you're probably going to want to switch between them fairly frequently. You'll definitely need to be doing like farming and stuff, it seems, kind of early on in order to survive. I guess if you have the animals and stuff and you're getting the meat, you can just eat the meat. But again, at least in the demo here, that seems to be not functioning properly. All right, horse, let's go. So I want to go back into town, and I want to try and explore the town real quick, I guess, before we end the video. This might even be a 2-part video, depending on how we edit this. There were some people around the train. Maybe we'll talk to these people by the train if we can. I'm not really expecting too much, given the honestly the grammar and stuff in here, but also just the kind of other interactions with the other guy. So this person selling tools. So we've got seeds that we can buy off of them. We can get carrot seeds, and we can do this. So we could just buy like 1 carrot seed. I guess we'll do that. And this, oh, so these are all merchants, and they're selling a bunch of seeds too. But we don't want just seeds. What else do we got here? You got guns. So what other guns we have? We have a Winchester, which to me looks more like a Dragunov, but okay. And you got a double barrel shotgun and a revolver. And you got some different cartridges, and then there's dynamite. Interesting. How much is all this stuff? It's 175. That is much more than what I have. Can I sell to you? I cannot. Unless, yeah, finish transaction first. If I right click this, I can sell to you. Interesting. Okay, so I can sell to them. I don't really have anything that's worth a whole lot of value, at least to this merchant. I did sell my my furs for $10. I should have hung on to the fur and check to see if somebody would buy it more. So you can actually buy additional land to extend your property. I dig that. That's nice. You can hire rangers to protect your farm from bandits and wild animals. It's getting pretty dark here too. So I guess this is these guys are the rangers here. Labor trafficking. Assault on a peace officer, police officer, fireman, or emergency medical services professional. Got a person here. This is interesting. Interesting what? I don't. Just are you interested? I mean, kind of, but I don't know what I'm interested in. Now, this guy here is just kind of looking. I wonder if there's like, maybe it's like a defensive mission of the church. It's so dark in here, can't see. Anybody like statues and stuff from these guys. I don't know what the purpose of that is. So we can build, or we can buy a campfire for $10. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. So dark, I don't know where the door is. Can't escape. It looks like it's this way just based off the map. We're going to look at the map. So there's hunting. Wolves have started to attack the villagers. Villagers is kind of a weird way to refer to the townspeople, but okay. So are they in town? Do I need to go back to the town to stop these wolves, or do I just have to go out and look for wolves in the wild and kill them, like, off a certain number of them to help protect the town? I mean, I guess I could see either way being a thing. It's kind of cool that they've got, I guess, hunting for money, and then obviously you can, in theory, I haven't seen any wild animals, but it would make sense that there's going to be wild animals presumably roaming around, and you could go hunt them. I mean, we were obviously getting the fur from the animals that attacked our farm, and we were able to sell that. But presumably, you'll be able to just go out and like hunt, and if you need food or you need furs or whatever to trade and stuff like that, you're gonna be able to do that. Kind of curious what will happen. This will probably get me in trouble with YouTube and some people watching the video, but we're gonna test something out here because I think we're pretty much at the end of the video. I'm kind of curious what happens if you try to kill somebody's livestock and take it, which you can't. So the livestock other people have are invincible, and yeah, had to test it, had to find out. I was very curious if I'd be able to get away with like just taking somebody's livestock and then just like eating somebody else's cow. So it's saying we're under attack by bandits, and again saying was attacked by bandits. So there's the bandit. He's just hanging out there, standing out our ranch, just minding his own business. I don't even think he's in our property line, is he? I guess this might be our property. I pulled my gun, but I didn't actually pull out either. So we do. Oh, we got this. That's neat. I guess I gotta pull this in my inventory first. I got whiskey. Oh, it's broken now that that we've killed him. But okay, sure. So I guess we could sell that. It's decent at $40, but that's disappointing. I was hoping to check out the Winchester. All right, guys, but yeah, thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, regardless of your thoughts on the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this game. And again, do let me know if you guys want to see any more of this. Check out the horse racing or the wolf hunting or anything else that we might have on offer in the demo. And any more potential exploration, because we really didn't get too far off the ranch, and there's still a lot more stuff to explore and potentially things that we can build in this demo here if we want to put in the time, it looks like. So thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. I will see you all in the next one.